Hi everyone, this is Barb with Lost in Floss. This video is primarily about cross stitch, but today I should say it's primarily about the haul that goes with cross stitch and a little wool applique and a little quilting. I have lots of cross stitch things to show you, but I have a feeling already that I'm going to be chunking these videos up. I was lucky enough to spend some time with stitchy friends at Country Sampler, and so did some major shopping there, and then went on to Amana to the Farm Girl retreat and did lots more shopping there. So trigger alert if you're trying not to buy anything new. I totally get it. I took the approach, I hadn't been on a retreat in 4 years, so every month I saved a little money so that the next time I was able to go, I could just kind of not have a free-for-all, because there were things that I would have still liked to have come home with. But if you'd see my table right now, it's kind of crazy what's all on it. So I thought I would just take the time before I put it all away and show you some of the things that came home with me. Because we were at Country Sampler several nights in the little apartment, it allowed people to go back and forth, and that was a bit dangerous. So I think I have 3 different sets of purchases. So we'll just jump right into it. Now, some of the things were just flosses that I needed. Some of the things were, if I saw a print I liked, I would just grab a little chunk of it. I did get a lot of things for finishing, such as this fabric. I thought, oh, this would be really cute on the back of a Christmas pillow. And this one as well. I'm getting a little bit more into wool applique, and this flannel was just like the perfect color. It's kind of has variation in its depth of color, and so I thought that would be perfect. Along with that, I also got some beautiful trims. This red one was a silk trim, and it's just so pretty. And there's something about silk that obviously you can't replicate with the polyesters, but the polyesters are still really pretty. So I got some of this very neutral seam tape, and then this was a polyester as well, but it does have more of a crinkly look to it, and I could see this color would be beautiful for both fall and winter finishing. And I like to keep things on hand, so when I'm ready to finish, I can just go in my drawers and pull things out and just go to town. They also had these 2 colors, and I thought these were beautiful as well, so I got chunks of these. She had these all folded up so nicely, so I'll have to go back in and take care of that. This print, I'm working on finishing up a blue Brenda Gervais Christmas piece that Leanne had started, so this is the backing that I'm going to use for the pillow. I tried to avoid this Dasher and Dancer Hobby House press, but every time I saw this one in the store and their conversion, I was like, oh, I think I avoided it for a little while, and then it's like, no, that's going home with me. I tend to start too many Christmas pieces, but whatever. Then let's see. Oh, this must have been my day 2, now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, their bags are so beautiful, and they always tie it up with all this happy little string. So I think actually what I'm showing you is day 2. Let me dump this out. I've got some little pieces of autumn felt. I want to start on a little table mat that I was missing some brown colors. So I thought, well, that's nice to have a little selection. The Dames of the Needle mini pom-pom in a sage color. Can't go wrong with that. This was in the clearance and I'm like, yeah, I forgot how much it was, but not very much. And you use it on your pie crust and it kind of gives you, oh, $4. It gives you like, instead of like using your thumb, it gives you a crimp thing. So I'm like, oh, I'm all about gadgets that work. So I thought I would try that out. Just some snowball that I need for Classic Colorworks for a chart. Once again, like a sagey green rickrack. I know I have some of that, but this is Lady Dot creates some little vintage pom-pom. I love this stuff. When I finished some little tiny little pillows for my friend, I cut the pom-poms away from that little edge, and the little edge is really perfect to use just going around the seam on little pillows. So I was all ready to shoot it away, and then I thought, no, I'm just gonna hang on to that. This was another clearance chart from the basement. It's Birds of a Feather, heart to hand, and just a little pin cushion and a scissor holder. I thought that would be kind of fun to try. And then more pom-poms and Dames of the Needle and little rickrack in a goldy color. You can really see a strong leaning towards the nature color palettes for me. This orange kind of called my name. I don't know why. I probably will maybe even tea dye it a little bit just to tone it down slightly. And this fabric I thought was just a great neutral. So picked up a little bit of that. And a lot of these fabrics, it's not even, you know, very much that I'm getting. And then I also bought some hand-dyed velvet in pomegranate and sweet pea. The colors are just so beautiful. And then, so I hope I won't regret this. Oh, and this fabric I just thought was pretty. So I bought some. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's kind of roly-poly, scrolly. And I have that It's a Wonderful Life, or It's a Wonderful Life drum, and they had something very similar to this on top. So I bought a little chunk of that. And then this, I thought, is a really good all-around green and red. Just a little nothing print that I think will work great for Christmas items and fall. Okay, this is the thing I'm rather unsure of. My friends I was with said that I could do this, so I'm gonna think that maybe I can. It's a called Scattered Leaves, designed in piece by Barb Voss, quilted by Jan Kirchbaum. It was just beautiful. So it's let's see. I don't think it gives you what the size dimension is, but it's not super huge. And it was so pretty in the colors they had used. And at first I just went home with the chart, and then the next day I know Valerie and I forget who else had the actual kit for it. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna buy the kit, because I find I'm more successful if I have everything right there ready to go. So, I mean, beautiful colors in here. And then look at the colors they used. It was just really, really pretty. Excuse me. So hopefully I'm not going to do it this fall, because I'm kind of already in the Christmas mode. So, but this will be something maybe I'll even pull out in January. I do have to put the binding on my other quilt, so I think that's going to be the next thing. That's on my to-do list. And my final time down, I actually didn't do too awful. There were new flosses that I found I needed, so picked those up. Hopefully I can figure out which chart they're for. That's always a interesting dilemma when you get home and it's like, now what were these for? This is a French general embroidery panel, and they had one done. And so I guess the idea is to cut these apart. And this merci, they had embroidered over the lines and then had it framed. But there's so many pretty things. So there's that one. If I can get this open. Let's see. Hopefully you'll be able to see it with the sun. This pattern and this leafy thing. A bonjour. And I know I have some books with it, embroidery stitches in them. So, and it's kind of like you just do some self-expressing. No right or wrong. But look how pretty that is. So I wasn't going to buy this at first, and then I forget who had it upstairs, and I'm like, no, I think I really think that would be fun to try. So that is it for Country Sampler. Now, of course, can't stop there. One morning, several of us went to the Woolen Needle. I believe that's what it's called. Oh man, was that fun. Wooden needle. And it was great because there were some things that I was way too intimidated to even look at. And then there was someone demonstrating to someone else how to do this little craft. And I'm like, it seemed very, very manageable. So I'm like, okay, I'm going for it. It's kind of fun to find new things. But I did get in a little bit of trouble at this store. So, let's see here. They had these kits that were really, really cute. Several of us bought these, where they have the box and then the wool and everything you need to make the kit. So I might work on this next. I did get a couple extra little boxes because they were so pretty. And I thought, you know, if I need one for something later on, then I'm trying to find it all over. Look at this nice little divided one. And I love with the sliding, because it's like, just kind of keeps it all neat and together. I bought this bundle of scraps to add to my fabric collection, since I'm not like a lot of you where I have tons and tons of things. But there were so many pretty ones in here. Little bit of the pinky stars, some kind of blue-gray, just a fall print. What else is in here? A little viney dot. And this one I thought was really pretty. So a nice variety. Some of the pieces are smaller, some are larger, but there's even some that maybe I wouldn't use as they are, but I think if you would tea or walnut shell dye them, they'd be great. I'm trying to like clean as I go. So this was a design they had. They had this done in a table runner, just a single like pin pillow, and then also as a quilt. And it includes the little template. So after seeing the demo, I'm like, well, of course you could try using the little template guide thing to make like the pin pillow first and just see how you like piecing the little things. So it came with these little templates. So she explained how to construct it, and it really didn't sound that bad. So I'm like, I'm going for it. I'll give it a whirl. Then I bought the chart for this little snowflakes pattern. Really cute. And this was really pretty. It was on like a iron stand, but I thought it would be just as pretty like as a table, or not a table, but like a wall hanging thing. And this doesn't really do it justice, but this is God Bless America by the Woolen Needle. What was I saying? Wooden needle? I don't even know. Like, I always get confused. There used to be a jean store called the Wooden Nickel. So I'm probably putting woolen and wooden and needle and nickel all over the place. So I apologize for that. But this was really cool done up. And I thought it's nice to have something that's not just Christmas, or I don't know. I like to decorate patriotic in the summertime. This was just a little fat quarter I found. I thought that print was really pretty. And this one as well. And then these I got on the markdown pile, so I'm always thrilled when I get a good deal. But this blue plaid and this little viney green and this little nothing print. I found this piece of wool, and I remember last year there was something I wanted to make out of one of the books, and it required like a red plaid, and I couldn't find anything anywhere. So I'm really happy to have this piece. I think it's a fat 1/8. And then this I just loved. I took a yard of this, and I have no idea what I'm doing with it. But look at the colors on that. Isn't that pretty? I love something that's, you know, it's Christmassy, yet not Christmassy. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I can't wait. And then we move on to, oh, the other thing I bought, because I've always wanted one of these. I forget what these are called. Are they just called clappers? For like your seams or whatever. And I've always seen, you know, them, they put it on, take it out, put it on. I'm like, what the heck are they doing? But then Valerie explained to me. So I bought this cute little box. I think it's for business cards, but I don't know what I'll put in it. But nice lid, fits snugly. Some vintage postcards. I love like just tucking these in the back. This Easter one is funny, the rooster. I love this. This is from a park that's by my sister's house, and it looks totally different. Here's a Happy Christmas. That one's really pretty. This Christmas Day. And these were all really reasonable. There's a little Valentine one. And then this Christmas one. I wasn't crazy about the cat, but I can live with them. I love the Santa. And then just a little tin for finishing. And then I got, I have some vintage Christmas ornaments from my mom, but you know, like a couple of them are broken and I always pile the broken ones at the bottom, but when I see ones reasonable, in good shape, I always grab them. So I got that one, and let's see, this one. It's fun looking through my stuff today because I'm kind of just as surprised as you are by what I bought, because you know, you look through it the first day, and then I just left my stuff in the trunk because I thought, why should I haul it into the motel room? I'll just leave it. So it's kind of fun to have like all these new projects that I am just like chomping at the bit to start on. But so then Michelle had a pop-up shop at the retreat with Heartstring samplery pieces, and she had some cross stitch, a lot of wool. But what I was most thrilled about is she had a couple pieces of her hand-dyed linen, and I got this 40 count piece of her blue spruce. I don't know if you can see that through the plastic, but I just love this color. Very, very subtle modeling. And this other piece is ironstone. And that also is just really, really beautiful. Then I had to get some of Beth's charts. You know, some of these have been on my radar for a while. Some are new ones, but these ornaments, I wouldn't have looked, you know, like you look at the picture and like, oh yeah, they're pretty. But then when I saw them stitched on a little tree, like they were just so pretty. So got that. Then she has this chart that was needlepoint and cross stitch. And I thought this would be so sweet in winter after you take down the Christmas stuff, because it's just winter. And really you would get a good couple months out of having that one. I've always liked Christmas Bells sampler. I heard the bells on Christmas Day. And it's just a really, really pretty border. I think it's charted with Gloriana silks, so not sure if that's what I'll do. And then this one was really cute. It's Ding Dong Merrily on High, and she made it into a little banner. Sing We Joyous All Together. Like you see the models and it's like, just can't resist. So, and this one is Winter Comes. This is another one that, not Christmas, but really wintry. A light and dark version. Really pretty. And I think what really got me was like this border with the snowflakes and the pine cones mixed in and holly. So we'll see when I start that. And then I bought one of Michelle's kits for like, this was for a little plum pudding cushion. Let's see if I can find the finished thing, because it was so darn cute. I think it's towards the beginning. And then I was looking at this book and I'm like, oh, there's so many cute things in here. Just take it home with you, I said to myself. So myself said, okay. Honestly, it took me 6 trips to get my bags in. Now, granted, I had like some dishes, like serving pieces and stuff like that, and my clothes, so not everything was haul. So maybe I make it sound like more out of control than it was. But let's see here. I really wanted to show them to you because they were so darn cute. But well, basically it's like a jelly jar lid that makes a little pin cushion. Oh, is this one of them? Jingle Bells stamp ornament. no, needle keeper. Like every single one of these, I think I would be happy to stitch on. So, okay, hold on. I'm getting there. Almost. Is this it? Oh, yeah. So this is it. Look how cute that is. Can you see it? So just really cute. And that's like the little Jingle Bell sewing pocket pouch. And then, what is the other one? Oh, this one is the Jingle Bell needle keeper. But I think, you know, they look like they'll go fairly fast, especially when you have all the like little doodads. You don't have to go hunting for a button or any of the finishing things. I'm hoping they go real quick. All right, well, not quite half an hour. I think I had so many beautiful things I received at the retreat and from others beforehand. I think I'm going to chunk this into maybe 3, because I also have some videos from my friend RoseAnn, who had us for a beautiful lunch the Saturday Valerie came into town. So it'll maybe be for sure 2 and maybe 3, depending on once I get all my stitching out, how much progress it looks like it happened to have. Does that sounds hokey, but so yeah, I guess I won't say goodbye. I'll say, why don't you tune in to the next part, because I have a lot of awesome things I'd like to show you, and I've got a really big finish I think you'll be excited to see. So, signing off for this little video. Remember to fill the world with love. Bye.